Hey folks, it's Bob here in Provo. We're at the bomber hangar and it's a great day. What are we going to do today, Jan?
Well, today what we're going to do is lift up the airplane and get it onto the jacks proper and try to remove the main fuselage support and get it out of the way. Get ready to let the gear come down and lock, and then set the airplane back down on the gear onto wooden blocks.
Great day at the hangar. Let me turn this camera around. Help, we've got Steve, we've got Kenneth, we got Bob Harding, our Sparkies, and Dave Cassidy is running around here someplace. Oh, he's behind. Where are you? Oh, you're hiding. There he is. All right, so we've got the jacks ready to go under the wings. We've got some cribbing to go under the hard points on the landing gear once we get it in the air. Dave Cassidy is going to keep track of the level of the airplane to make sure that we're keeping everything going up square. The other jack, the other crib, and then we also have a jack for the back of the airplane. And then, so what we're going to do is start jacking it up, and at some point these two 55-gallon barrels here have got about 800 pounds of water in them. And then, so as we're going up, we'll start letting water out of these to try to keep the airplane equalized. Once we get this high enough and everything's secure, at that point we're going to come over here and we're going to get our nose gear, which we've had ready to go for several years now, and we'll put it underneath the airplane. We're going to take the wheel off and it'll set on the oleo on the axle here. But this has been all overhauled and ready to go. It's going to be an exciting moment. Let me uncover this a little bit more. So yeah, our nose gear is all ready to go. And then hopefully by the end of the day, we've got this thing in the air and on the landing gear. So we'll do a time lapse here and let you see how this goes. And I'll get back to you. So what we're doing here is we've got the wings up enough to get the gear. Let me turn this around. Get the gear down on the pads, on the cribbing, on both sides. And what we're doing now is draining the water out of these barrels so that we can get this nose light enough that we can lift it and bring it onto the tripod down back there, and we can control all of this. So that's what we're doing right at the moment. Okay, it's the end of a really long day, but we've made a huge progress. We still have a hardware fitment issue on the nose gear that we're working through, but it's in, but we're firmly supported on 4 hydraulic jacks. The landing gear, the mains are on their locks. This will be on its lock and on some cribbing, and then it'll still be supported on the 4 jack stands. But it's totally awesome to see this airplane in another angle that we've not seen before ever. Anyway, it's so exciting. All right, I'll let you go, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get it all done next week. Anyway, hope you liked the video. We'll see you on the next one.
The bottom of the stack then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the bottom.
What are we taping?
We can't find them.
Well, there's something to that, right?
Well, when did you start putting stuff away?
That is a
Conundrum.
question.
That's a conundrum.
I go in the garage after we've been in there. I spend 45 minutes, an hour picking things up, putting things away. He comes in and says, "Where's everything?" I said, "In the drawers." Next day, same thing. I mean, it's repetitive. But you never put anything away. What the hell?
Okay, so now look. I got to look here.
Uh-huh.
The camera port's there. It's really hard for me to know what I'm doing if I'm looking there. That's why it comes out like it does. You guys are just
You're
gonna.
You're
It
gonna-
comes out backwards too, and I can't figure that out.
Well, it's because the mirror's in there.
Yeah, well, I can't change it,
I know you can't do that.
and that
But
sucks.
you're gonna have to stare at this right there.
I can't.
You
Can't do it.
Weak.
They think they well, no, that's not.
Weak.
Him and my wife both think I need to stare into the camera, and when I'm watching me,
Excuse, it's not a reason.
shh, I'm talking here. Anyway, I'm looking over here, and they think that's bad for the audience.
It's not.
But-
It's not Disney
All
World.
I can tell you is the sun's setting. So what are you
Okay.
gonna
You and I are going to talk.
do? Oh, we are.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's been recording already.